Hey everyone, it's Michael Kikle. I hope you're doing well today, and I have a review here for a movie in a Hallmark 4-pack here. I'm assuming they made or produced all of these, broadcast them on TV, something like that over the years. But this is a review for a 2012 TV movie about an hour and a half long. It flew by the way, called, this one down here, The Wishing Tree. And it was not the typical Hallmark movie I've ever seen. I don't know if before 2015, 2016, when Hallmark really got big for the Christmas stuff they were putting on TV all year long, and your girlfriends and your moms and your wives and everybody else wanted to watch Hallmark all the time. And I'm frankly a fan of it too, despite its repetitive, formulaic nature, which I still don't mind because I like that in my horror, I like that in sci-fi, I like that in all that stuff. The Wishing Tree is a little bit different. It's not typically a love story romance movie. There's a lot more to it. The romance stuff is actually on the back burner. I guess it's back when Hallmark was still kind of finding its footing. I don't know. But essentially we follow a teacher who happens to be a widower. He lost his wife recently. I don't know how long it had been. I think it was a couple of years. I don't know. But he sometimes has moments where he falls asleep and he might dream about her and stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you, those moments were really, really touching and sad. But he's a teacher, like I said, and he has a class filled with kids, and one of them is actually the lead actor of Grave Encounters 2, which was super bizarre. I couldn't figure out where I had seen this Robert Pattinson knockoff kid, but he was here, and he's cool. I like that guy. Good actor. But basically, he has a few students who are not going to go home for Christmas vacation, and one of them, being the Robert Pattinson knockoff kid, is kind of his more troublesome student who attacked, sort of, kind of, because his parents ditched out on him for Christmas this year. He kind of attacks this local charity called the Wishing Tree, and there's a local tree that the kind of modern day myth in a fairy tale way is that if you tie a string on this or whatever and you make a wish on that tree, your dream, your wish, whatever, might come true. And this young man thinks that's horseshit. He gets mad about it because of what happened with his parents and Christmas and some other stuff that unfolds later on between his parents. That stuff was more Hallmarky than I thought it would be. But what I was surprised with was the relationship of the teacher trying to tell this guy, look, you're a young man, you're talented, why are you acting like this? So it had this quasi father-son thing going for it, but not directly because there's two other students, a kid named Albert who's friends with that Robert Pattinson looking kid, who's kind of a good, super smart kid who's been left at the school this year, and another young girl who can sing really well, who apparently is going to stick around during Christmas break as well. And I can't help but feel bad for those three kids. I really can't. It's kind of a shame what happens with their situation, their lives, how they can't go home for Christmas. But they're at this kind of private school where this teacher teaches. That's why the parents just don't take the kids home. It's not a college or anything, which makes it more sad because these kids are still young, you know, not even 18 years old. The parents are already ditching out on them for stuff. But anyway, it was kind of sweet. It was kind of sad, especially those moments with the teacher having these dreams about his wife. That stuff really spoke to my wife and I. This is the first Christmas movie that we've watched this year for 2024. I know we're not even into December, but literally for us, November 1st is the beginning of Christmas. Like, it just is. That's what we do. We start shopping, we start watching Christmas movies. That just happens with us. And I'm kind of trying to work through a bundle with my backlog of movies this year of Christmas films I've either never seen or movies that I haven't liked in the past that I've held on to. I'm going to give them one more chance this year before I throw them in the trash or Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever the box over here I have of stuff I'm getting rid of is supposed to be or go to. So anyway, this was one of the ones that really surprised me in here. I'm hoping that these other three films will be pretty good. There's one with Princess Leia in here, you know. I don't know, but The Wishing Tree I thought was well acted. I thought that it was pretty solid. Like I said, the love story is kind of on the back burner. The chick that is in love with this teacher who's like 20 years older than her, she is way too fine to be interested in him. Just saying, just saying. My wife and I talked about that last night during the movie, which I thought was funny. But it's not a whole lot of humor. It's not the typical Hallmark movie where you have like a Christmas town that has a tradition every year that the whole block decorates together with all the same ornaments and stuff, like it's Christmas with the fucking Cranks or something. It's not like that. This movie is more of, it's lower budget in that sense, but not really, but sorta. You know, you don't have a Christmas cookie shop and everything. It's not like traditional modern day Hallmark from, again, 2016 onward, which was kind of surprising to me. But it was still nice. I recommend it if you haven't seen it before. And if I had to rate The Wishing Tree on a 5-star basis, I'd probably give it about a 3 out of 5 stars. Very cool for what it was. Had a good time watching, and I'm glad I saw it out of this pack. But this was my wife's pick. My pick was the next movie I'm about to review in a moment that I don't have as nice of things to say about, but we'll get there. Anyway, thank you all for watching, guys. God bless you all. Catch you later, and goodbye.